Hey guys, welcome back to the first mega vlog of 2021. So we've kept this workshop under wraps for the last 8-9 months, but we're finally ready to open, which we just did the other weekend. We had our first opening night here, mad success. Thank you to everyone that came and showed up and behaved yourself, which was actually quite a lot of people. We probably had four-ish hundred people here rolling in and out throughout the day. Special thanks to Joy Drive, Sylvia WA, Midnight Society. You guys were amazing and you brought your whole cruise along. So yeah, that was such a great event, and that was really us christening our new workshop. So to answer everyone's questions about what this place actually is, one, Stance Royalty didn't really go through a rebrand, but more of a restructure in what we do. We used to just be all about street stuff and street events and street meets and all that stuff. I mean, we're still going to keep all that old stuff, but a lot less, and we're going to focus more on our drifting now. That's why I've been working alongside D1WA for the last almost a year. And doing their content, and that's really put the fire in our bellies and going, oh, hold on, like D1's sick, let's get into something proper. So that's the other main reason we bought the workshop, is one, to build our new drift cars, and two, to have a creative space where we can privately film our stuff. We're all pretty central to here, so it works out really well. We're going to go through in a minute, but when we moved in here, the place was just like an empty shell. There was nothing around. It was just a square grey box. And since we moved in 8 months ago and kept it all under wraps, we've actually been filming a lot of our progression through the workshop and what we've built. All right, take us for a tour.
So we're my dining / living room.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the office.
Yeah. Fucking huge.
I really want to start with the first thing, which is actually back out here. So the sign we put up, like, not even straight away. It was like 3 or 4 months before we put the sign up, but it just gives us a bit of a presence, shows people where we are. We're just masking up our front sign, so we can paint it black, and so it matches the Stance Royalty logo / sign there. The next biggest thing I want to show you guys is the thing that we're probably all most proud of, and that's our bar. So this is the Stance Garage. Thank you to that laser guy, aka Jimmy Russo, for doing our signs up. He did another one over there. That's up on the wall if you have a look at that. He jimmied them up. See what I did there? He jimmied them up like 2 weeks before the opening, and they look sick, especially this one. This was... So this actually a few months ago was just an office space. We had a few beers one night, had a few too many beers actually, and we decided as a group to grab a sledgehammer and smash the wall down. Check out some of that footage now. So we're about to pull the wall down, and we want to turn this into a bar. So we're going to turn it into a bar. We've had a few beers, so it's a lot better of an idea doing it right now.
Got the Simpson bro. Let's go.
Whoa.
What's that one?
Chest, not that one. We're keeping. That was the only one that was staying. We just stopped off at Bunnings and we got another long sheet so we can finally finish off the front of the bar. Mark's here tonight. What are you doing? Cool. We did notice that the bass from the speakers are fucking with our tin and making it vibrate. So what we've got is a little bit of foam here. Ben's done a lovely job of that, just to stop vibration. She got a nigga, but he broke, she loud. I'm just stunning on my HP. I'm just blessing on my HP. fucking shitters.
The excuse for our lovely
Eccentric.
eccentric
Rotary style.
building skills are rustic look.
It's rustic. Oh, that's off. Oh, it's rustic. Oh, that's broken. Oh, it's rustic.
Look like you're doing that the hard way.
You're doing it the hard way, Jared!
Don't you hate it when it bends when you're halfway in?
Oh yeah!
What was that?
Long time before. Can't hear you, dog. This is a 2-day bud. This was a wall yesterday.
Yeah, it's not hard to smash down a wall.
It's not hard to build a scaffold.
Oh, what?
That's a 2-week scaffold you've just built.
You're gonna be good at scaffolding, eh? I thought you were a Kiwi.
Does this take you back to your childhood when you could only just see over the table?
At the stance range.
Science range.
At the stance range. This is the one that sticks out like dog's balls. Like, look at the difference there. So, alright, Ben, send it, see what happens.
Here we go.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh, good.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow. Surprise.
Surprise!
These guys started the paint last night in the office and the bar. Today we're carrying that on. They didn't film it, so this is me filming it on my phone because I also don't have my camera gear here. Looking good, boys.
It does look good, eh?
So yeah, we're carrying on with the paint tonight. I'm not really gonna film it because I've only got my phone. Oh, and I've primed the back of the bar. Jared said he's got some automotive white paint, black paint for the aircon unit because this is gross and looking. Let's get into it. Another long day last night. I finished off the second coat though. It's actually looking pretty decent. It's a matte black though, so it's really dark in here. Not too sure if I'm happy with that, but time to tick in. The fun part. Oh.
It's looking.
It's flat, it's square.
Is it a big chalkboard?
Oh, close. It's a digital chalkboard.
It's a digital chalkboard.
Oh. Look at that screen. You can't even see the TV. Just looks like a screen. Oh, what's that? Office is coming together. Oh, the camera doesn't do it justice. So obviously a couple of the main features are this hard, I was going to say hard top, but it's not very hard top. This is just treated H3 structural pine. So it's like cheap Bunnings stuff. What we did was we sanded back the normal timber, put a burn on it with a flamethrower, if you can see all the grooves here, and then put like a nice marine lacquer on it to make it a bit more sturdy and be waterproof. It turned out really good. Like this bar and this tabletop and that tabletop that we built like 2 days before the opening came out so good. Like I feel like we're like, that's probably too dark. If it's too dark.
It looks good.
I feel like we're almost qualified bar builders now. Like we've done our apprenticeship. But the next biggest thing, our most important part is our beer taps. So this is a kegerator. We ran extended lines and we have two 20-litre kegs down underneath, one with cider, one with beer. Unfortunately, the only beer we have left is one that Mark ruined during the opening. So if you have a look here, it is all just absolute froth. Luckily, this froth tastes pretty good though. It tastes really good. And if you turn around, we have also installed a TV. Obviously, because we're like a media company, we want to watch our own media sometimes and other people's creative content. And this is the perfect space to do that because have a beer, watch the screen, Bob's your uncle. The next main thing you can see, Jared's S13 Rising Sun bonnet, which we actually had it sitting in here. We're going to put it up on the wall, but as it was sitting in here, the light looked really good. So we decided to just install it in here permanently to brighten up the bar a bit and give it a bit more character and rusticness.
That JDM feel.
Whenever we come to the workshop, this is where we like to hang out and have a few beers, have a yarn. It's like the perfect space for that. And when we have visitors, it's a good hosting space. So that segues us into our next area, which is the office. This is the merch face of the Stance Royalty. We've got another little sign here from Jimmy. Got some racks, got our merch in, and I reckon this room looks really nice actually. It turned out pretty good. I've got my office set up here. So I'll be here editing content and stuff with the boys while they're working on their cars. So I can still be around, but I'm not isolated at home. So it works out really well. On to the merch. We have banners here, hats here, flat caps, and hoodies. So all the shops are online now on the website, Facebook, Instagram, Google. If you want some, hit us up, come pick it up, or I can send it out to you guys, so check that out. So the next major thing in our workshop that we're pretty proud of is our rink area. When we moved in, this was just a block with a toilet, a shitty toilet and a shitty shower. We ended up building a staircase which was garbage, but we ended up building a second staircase. Thank you so much to Brendan's dad, Terry. He did an amazing job. Check out some of the footage of him coming over and building that now.
All I need to really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. All I need to really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. All I need to really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. All I need to really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit.
The Makita V Ryobi 1. 3, 2, 1, go.
I always going a bit crooked.
Just a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. All I really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit.
The space is more used when we have a few too many beers and we want to do some drink driving without being illegal. We've got the Logitech G920s twin set up here with 2 PS4s, and we've got Gran Turismo and a few other drifting games. We don't actually use the space that often, but when we have friends around for some drinks or the girls come around and they're bored and don't want to watch us with the cars, they can jump up here and play on the games. So another good space, and you've actually got a pretty decent view of the workshop behind you. So you can sit up here and spit at people like Dylan.
Oh well.
Oh well. This, along with my office, also has carpet, which I'd never done before, but I actually did alright with it, I think. Chopped it up and made it fit. Carpet looks good, even though we dirty it. Alright, downstairs. Now this part I hated, because I hate bathrooms anyway, but when we moved in here, this bathroom looked like it was straight out of the 70s. The tiles are like bright burnt orange, the toilet was half busted, and the shower looked gross as hell, but we repainted the walls, repainted the tiles, new sink, new toilet, new shower. Like it's actually a pretty flash shower as well, like it's got like a brand new head on it, it actually works. The bathroom was a nice upgrade. Made the place feel a little bit newer. What's next? Look what we got. You know what that means? We're gonna be putting up some lights. It's on the foggy now. Oh! This guy sucks.
How are we gonna get in there?
No, alright, so today we are installing our new lights. We've got an EWP here with a box in it. What? So as I was saying before, when we first moved in, this was like a dark, horrible, sad living space. Not living, workspace. When we first moved in, we had no idea how we were going to lay this place out, but we got straight into painting it. So a few weeks in, after I broke my elbow, we were here day and night, painting all the floor, all of the walls. That all went white. Even like the little bits up there, like all the, what's it called? Corrugated iron. Jared painted that like not long ago, but it just makes it look a bit cleaner. My dad. It's our official paint. He's been doing alright the last hour.
Paint.
Oh. Fuck, he's getting quick.
Oh, that was close, man.
I love it.
That's sexy.
The other thing that was really important to us was storage. Obviously there was none here when we first moved here. Brendan's dad once again hooked us up with all of this pallet racking on this side and that side. Whoa! That's where we store most of our shit. It's actually not laid out like this normally, but because of our opening, we had to tuck everything behind the highlight. So the next major thing, you're probably wondering what the hell's behind me. We're gonna move into Dom's side now. We've actually got Dylan working on Cloud 9 at the moment. Doing some, oh! That's done. Ready for the track. Really? So this is Dom's massive monstrosity.
Dom Pound.
This is the Dom Pound. We've coined it. But this is what, Dom, just like office space. So this is all just Dom's area. He stores shit. He's actually got a lounge and stuff up there. And a kitchenette. Kitchenette. It's a kitchenette. Napping quarters. Dom's got a napping quarters up there as well. For at night when he feels like he needs a big long nap. This is Dom's workshop space. So Dom actually does like the same thing we do realistically. Works on cars and he does trailers as well. But yeah.
Put that down somewhere and then walk around looking at the light.
And this is the last little bit of our workshop. This is the outdoor area where we actually just store garbage and cars. So I've got my lady here, obviously.
Garbage cars.
We'll talk about that in the next vlog. But this is like, I think like 70 odd square meters plus a driveway out the back where we store more cars and Hilux trays in the corner. Just leave them upright so they can fall over and dead. So there's not actually too much to the back. We haven't done anything to the back except clean it up a little bit and then re-dirtied it. This will probably just stay as car storage and tyre storage. We already have a half decent pile of tyres here. That'll probably be what this is used for, just out of the way storage. That doesn't make the workshop look really shit. So thank you guys for tuning into this quick little workshop update. Sorry it took so long to get that information out. Hopefully it was worth it and you guys didn't mind it, and now you know a bit more about our workshop. If you really do want to follow us in what we carry on with our adventures, our drift builds, more workshop stuff, maybe we end up in a different workshop somewhere, build that one up. Make sure you start following all of our social medias so you can keep up to date with that, because we're going to start posting a lot more stuff. All of our content ends up on YouTube. If you want to stay most up to date, head over to our YouTube and like and subscribe. like and subscribe. I can't say it. Yeah, you know what to do. Alright guys, see ya. Bye. I really got to practice that like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. All I gotta say is like and subscribe.
Say it backwards. Say it backwards. Subscribe and...
I was just blessing.